What's up guys, Chase here at Rocky Mountain ATVMC and welcome to our premium off-road and motocross helmet buyer's guide. Alright guys, in this video today we are bringing you our top 6 premium off-road and motocross helmets. Now we know that premium helmets, these are a big investment, but lucky for us, helmet companies over the years have been making big strides in rider safety. Now in our opinion, you honestly can't go wrong with any one of the helmets that we're going to show you today, but however, each one of them does have certain characteristics and safety features that really set them apart from the rest. So in this video, I'm going to walk through and briefly touch on those standout features that each helmet has. Now remember guys, we have detailed product spotlight videos on each helmet that we're going to talk about today. When you find a helmet that you like, you want to learn more about it, click on the links below in the description and that will take you to the individual product spotlight for that helmet. Now our goal today is to give you a great starting point and a good base for selecting your next premium helmet, so let's get to it. Alright, so first up on the list is the Bell Moto 9 Carbon Flex. Bell, these guys have been around a long time, definitely know what they're doing when it comes to making a quality helmet. Now remember guys, I am just highlighting the main key features that separate these helmets from the others in the lineup. There's a ton with each one of these helmets. I'm just touching on the highlights, so keep that in mind. Now with the Bell Moto 9 Carbon Flex, you're going to get a carbon fiber composite shell. It's going to be DOT and Snell rated. Now this is a size large up here. We've had multiple riders try these helmets on. In our opinion, it's going to fit true to size. But remember guys, with this helmet or any other helmet that you're shopping for, always refer to our sizing guide on the product page. That will let you know what size you are going to order. But just in case, we do have our fit guarantee. So if you ever get a helmet you're not happy with the size, send it back to us in brand new unworn condition and we will make sure you get the right size and we will give you free shipping on your first exchange. Now with that all out of the way, the Bell Moto 9 Carbon Flex, aside from having a very nice aggressive looking design, great color schemes, the main key features are all going to be on the inside. So let's flip this over real quick. So here on the inside, first thing I'm going to point out is their MERS cheek pad system. I really like this. Instead of using snaps on their cheek pad, they actually use magnets. Makes it very easy to take in and out. You can see how quickly I did that. So in an emergency situation, they can get those out easily without affecting the rider's head. Great safety feature there. You're going to have a segmented liner on the inside. So your cuff front liner is segmented, so it gives an adaptive, customized fit regardless of what the rider's head shape is. And then underneath that, you are going to have, this helmet is built to take the ejection helmet removal system to get the helmet off easier in an emergency situation. Now, the key feature with the Moto 9 Flex, if you look at the bottom here, they have their 3-layer impact liner system. What this is designed to do is absorb energy and absorb impacts at your low, your medium, and your high speeds. So 3 different liners on the bottom here. One is a soft, one is a medium, and one is a hard compound. Again, to absorb energy better at different speeds. And also they have what they call their slip zone in their liner system. The slip zone allows the helmet to slip just a little bit on the rider's head, which is going to help disperse energy very well at those angular impacts. So the Bell Moto 9 Carbon Flex, a lot of technology built in this helmet with that 3-layer impact liner system. You're getting the slip liner and that great MERS cheek pad helmet system. So make sure you check out the Bell Moto 9 Carbon Flex. Alright, so next up on the list, this is the F2 Carbon with MIPS from Fly. Now the F2 Carbon, been a very popular helmet for a long time, but it now has gotten a big upgrade. We're going to talk about that here in just a second. But before we do, let's talk about fitment real quick. It's going to fit true to size, but one thing to keep in mind, we have noticed that right out of the box, this helmet does fit a little snug in the cheek pads. But if you're a guy that has a narrower face, this might be a really good option for you. Now the F2 Carbon with MIPS, it's going to have a carbon fiber Kevlar composite shell, keeping it very lightweight. In fact, size medium comes in right at 3 pounds, so it is one of the lighter helmets that we have in our lineup. It is going to be DOT and Snell rated as well. Now underneath the shell, you're going to have a dual density EPS liner, but the big upgrade with the F2 Carbon is you're now getting that MIPS liner on the inside. We're seeing a lot of premium helmets starting to use the MIPS liner system. What it stands for is multi-directional impact protection system. It goes between your comfort liner and your EPS liner, and what it does, it allows the helmet to slip just a little bit on the rider's head, and what it does, it disperses energy away from the rider's head for those angular impacts. So a very good upgrade for the Fly F2 Carbon. And the best thing about this helmet is that if you're looking for a premium helmet and you are on a budget at sub $400, this helmet blows away the competition when it comes to price. That's the F2 Carbon with MIPS. All right, so the third helmet up on our list is the Leatt GPX 5.5 and the 6.5. Now Leatt, these guys have been around a long time making great quality safety gear. They pioneered the motorcycle specific neck brace, and they have made a rock solid helmet as well. Now I have two versions up here, the 6.5 and the 5.5. The difference, 5.5 is a composite shell, 6.5 is carbon fiber. Now both are going to be DOT and ECE rated. The difference is going to be in weight. Now the carbon fiber version, size medium, comes in at 2.8 pounds. The composite, the 5.5, comes in right at 3. So this is going to be the lightest helmet that we have in our lineup. Now, there are a couple key features on the outside of this helmet that I do want to point out. If you're a guy, if you're a desert racer, maybe enduro, or if you just wear your helmet for hours on end, this, in my opinion, has the best venting design of any helmet up here. On the outside of the shell of this helmet, you're going to have these honeycomb inserts. In total, you're going to have 196 holes throughout the entire outside of the helmet. Now those channels, they've cut away the EPS liner on the inside, so you're getting direct air to the rider's head to get air to the head and also extract that warm air. So great venting scheme on this helmet. Another great feature about it on the outside here, if you like to rock a sip tube, you no longer have to modify your sip tube or drill a hole in your chin bar. Leatt has thought of every rider when they built this. They now have a channel here on your chin bar where you can route your sip tube. It makes it very, very easy. Another great feature about that is Leatt makes a hydration system that is built to go with this helmet. Makes it very easy to use. We point that out in our product spotlight. Now, let's talk about safety. First and foremost, the shell of this helmet, making it very lightweight. Leatt has designed this helmet to be 15% smaller shell size on average than all the other helmets. Now, a couple reasons why. One, like I said before, it keeps it very lightweight. It also reduces the rotational mass by up to 20%, and that results in less energy that's going to be transferred to the rider's head. So that's why the smaller shell size was designed that way. Now, on the inside of the helmet, comfort liner, moisture wicking, antimicrobial, very comfortable. You are going to have emergency cheek pads, and this helmet is built to take the ejection helmet removal system as well. But the big key feature, standout that nobody else is doing, is Leatt uses their 360-degree turbine technology. Now what that is between the comfort liner and your EPS liner of this helmet, you have these little blue 360-degree turbines is what they call them. And what they do is they help dampen vibration, dampen shock, they absorb it, and they also rotate, so for those angular crashes, it's going to again help disperse energy away from the rider's head and just make it be that much safer. So again, if you're a rider, if you wear your helmet for long periods of time, you want good ventilation, lightweight, and you want to be able to rock a sip tube, this is definitely a helmet you're going to want to check out, along with great safety designs. That is the Leatt 5.5 and the 6.5. All right, so next up, this is the ATR-1 from 6D. Now 6D, these guys definitely created some waves a few years ago when they came out with this helmet because of their ODS technology, and I'm going to talk about that here in just a second. But before I get to that real quick, sizing is going to fit true to size. You're going to have a tri-composite shell as well as a carbon version here to my right. It's going to be DOT and ECE certified, and I have to say that with the cool colorways along with the unique design and look of this helmet, definitely makes you stand out in a crowd. But the big key feature with this helmet is going to be on the inside here. Yes, you're going to have emergency cheek pad removal systems, a nice touch, but the ODS technology stands for omnidirectional suspension. That is what 6D is known for, and how it works is you're going to have two EPS liners in this helmet, and between those two liners, you're going to have 27 of their isolation dampers. And those dampers, they move in 6 degrees of motion. That's where they get the name 6D from. So what it does, it absorbs shock and impact extremely well, and for those angular impacts, again, going front to back, side to side, it's going to disperse energy away from the rider's head extremely well. 6D, the only helmet maker we're seeing using that type of technology, definitely a great standout feature. And for you moms and dads out there, another great thing about these helmets, they make a youth version as well. Same great technology, but softer shell, softer EPS liner, just made for those developing brains. So if you're looking for a rock solid helmet, cool colorways, definitely a unique look to it, look no further, make sure you check out the ATR-1 from 6D. All right, so next up, this is the SE4 from Troy Lee Designs. It's a brand new helmet for 2016. Now, Troy Lee Designs, they have done extensive testing with this helmet against all the other premium helmets on the market, and they are making the bold statement that this is the safest helmet available for the off-road market today. A lot of great safety features built in, but before we get to that, real quick, let's talk about sizing. Now, this helmet's going to fit true to size. It's going to be a carbon fiber Kevlar composite shell, and it is going to be DOT and snow rated. Very cool looking helmet and design from Troy Designs. Love the colorways that these guys have out right now. Now, the big safety feature, we talk about the inside of this helmet. First and foremost, you're going to have emergency cheek pad removal system, and then the liner system is very unique. You're going to have a 3-piece liner on the inside of this helmet with 2 different densities, and that's going to help absorb impact at different speeds. And they've also, in the front of the frontal headband area here, they've added 13% more EPS liner there, and then in the rear of the helmet, they've also added 8% more there as well, and that is 8% and 13% more than the next closest competitor. Now, the reason for that is they just want as much material as possible between the rider's head and the ground to absorb as much impact as possible. Now, on top of that liner that they've designed, they are also using the MIPS liner system. We've talked about MIPS before, multi-directional impact protection system. It is that yellow liner that goes between the comfort liner and the EPS. Again, for those angular impacts, it allows the helmet to slip and disperse energy away from the rider's head. And on top of all of that, it is built to take the ejection helmet removal system. So again, brand new helmet for 2016 from Troy Designs. Great looking helmet, great colorways, a ton of safety built into this, so make sure you check it out. Okay, so the last helmet in our lineup is the Fox V3 with MIPS. Now Fox, these guys need no introduction. They've been around for a very long time making great quality gear. The V3 is a new flagship in their lineup, and if you know who Ryan Dungey is, he has been rocking this helmet since it came out. Now real quick, before we dive into the features, I do want to talk about fitment. We have had multiple riders try this helmet on, and in our opinion, it does run small. So when you're looking at it, when you're picking out your helmet, you may want to size up. Just keep that in mind. Now, as far as the shell and the construction goes, you're going to have Fox's multi-composite shell construction, making it lightweight, very strong. This helmet is going to be DOT and ECE rated. Now, one thing I do like that Fox does, these guys have a lot of awesome colorways. I especially like the matte and the gloss mix they have on some of their helmets. And if you're a guy that likes to match your gear with your helmet, Fox always does a great job of having gear that matches their colorways. So that's something you want to definitely check out. Now, when we talk about safety and the features of this helmet, on the inside, you're going to have the Fox's Dry-Lex moisture wicking liner. Very comfortable. You're going to have your dual density EPS liner on the inside, and Fox is also using the MIPS system in this helmet. Now, we've talked about MIPS before. Multi-directional impact protection system, again, disperses energy away from the rider's head on those angular crashes. Now, this is the third helmet in the lineup that we've talked about today that is using that MIPS system. That tells me that this system is tried and true, a great safety feature for any helmet to have. So again, if you are looking for a helmet with a lot of good colorways, a lot of safety built into it, then the V3 with MIPS is definitely a helmet you want to check out. Alright guys, so that wraps up our premium off-road and motocross helmet buyer's guide. Now remember, today was a very brief overview where I just pointed out the key features that separates each helmet. If you want to learn more about any one of these helmets, click on the links below where you can watch a full detailed product spotlight where I talk about these helmets in detail. Now remember, all these helmets up here are always going to ship free, and we do have our fit guarantee if you are concerned about sizing. Now lastly guys, click subscribe to our YouTube channel. I want to hear your thoughts, comments, and questions. We would love to know what helmet you're wearing, which helmet up here you like the most, and if there's a helmet you think should be up here, well, we want to know about it. I'm Chase here at Rocky Mountain, and we'll see you on the trails.